Once you have recorded the data on sessions, now let's see how the session reports appear. Click on report section, click on data recording. A pop-up appears, click on session. Once you click on session, a report section appears where filter comes up, where you can filter out the dates, afternoon session, evening session, filter by the target name. When you target name DTT, NET, correct. And once you can also filter on the basis of you want to take it in the form of count percentage. As you can see that it is changing as on the basis of how I am selecting the filter on the basis of measurement scale. Now, once as you can see, the report comes in the format of first on the basis of date. So on the particular date, how long was the session, and how many correct responses were there, how many incorrect responses were there, how many prompted and total trials conducted. That's how the report comes. And you see, when you click on afternoon session, it also gives you the data on the target level. So how many times toilet training was conducted, how many correct responses was on that target level. Yes, as you can see, that is showing in the format of percentage. And on the right hand side, there is a option of downloading the PDF. You can also generate session wise report. Once you click on PDF, the PDF format appears on what learner, what was the date of birth, which date reports, what was the location, how long was the session, what were the targets, how was the performance on each target. All that details is appear if there, as you remember, as you have seen, we have entered the data for behavior crying, and it happened twice for 12 seconds, and also man count. As you can see, we took one man, which was prompted on independent on the basis of that. Also a trolley training data, if is it has been recording during the session, that will also be visible, along with, if you could scroll down, we will all the details like caregiver report, needs for next session, caregiver signature, provider signature, as we have submitted while submitting the feedback. All those details have been entered by the system over here, and now you can download this and share it with the parents or keep in record. Now let's move up to the next report, that is your daily response rate report. Click on report data recording, and on data recording go to daily response rate. Once you come to the daily response rate, the first filter, when you click on the first filter, it shows on the basis of, click on the first filter custom. Yeah, it shows on the basis of last week, last month. You can select on the basis of that. Suppose I want to see in the for the first for the last week, this week, and I can filter out the date on what to what date I want to see the report, and select my data type DTT, NET, mastered. Yeah, and then once we click on all baseline intervention, all those options are available. Now, if you can see that it comes on the format of target, target status, target type, last modified, and date wise. Now, if you can see the first target for this particular session after all the session, so toileting, it shows that it is in baseline, and there is a icon for graph. Once you click on graph, it shows you the graphical representation for the target. And you can do it, you can filter out it also as a date wise, and you can also split it by therapist. If two therapists are performing, the two graphs with different data, which has been taken by the two different therapists, will be recorded. be visible. You can also download this graph by clicking on the right hand side corner. As you can see, you can download in the system and share. Or you can try taking take a photo of this thing. Once we go back by clicking on the back option, yeah. You can also see date-wise data like from 28th May to the 3rd June. On 3rd June, how the child has performed. So it is showing the 20, 30, 100 on each target level. It is how the child has performed on each target. Now going towards the other report, the other important report which is progress overview. You go on program report and click on progress overview. Here, if you can see, it comes in the format of pie charts. You can define it whether you want in the form pie charts or graphs. It will be visible like that. So you can filter out on the basis of last month, last 7 days, this week, on the basis of weight range, on the basis of the status of the target, whether the target is in baseline or is it in intervention, and also on the basis of program area, whether you want to watch see the reports or progress overview in ABA program or in special education. So once you click on ABA, drop down will appear with special education. Now I can see the progress overview in special education program. Now, as you can scroll down, it will also show you the report on the basis of domain, target name, stimulus, steps, baseline, in therapy date, and mastery date. And this report is totally downloadable by clicking on the right hand side corner. I can download in the form, I can select whether I want the pie chart, everything, histogram. So let's click on everything and generate a report. Now if you can see, it comes with this pie graph, histogram, line graph with all the learner details. This PDF is also downloadable. Now clicking on reports, going on custom assessment. When I click on custom assessment, the IP report, which keeping the Tech Mahindra PDF which we have received, we have created. Yeah, if you can click, as you can see, IEP report, which contains target area, long-term, short-term target, and we can edit this as well. But for recording the IP report, we'll click on recording. When I click on recording, the demographic which has been put in for the learner while creating the account is visible on the screen, and there is a comment box available where you can put in the details of the learner or anything you want to add comments to it, and all the fields which was available in the form cultural background, briefly describe child's lightning, briefly description about the child's behavior, like likelihood and things which he likes, all those details like brief description about the family background, associated conditions if any, other services required by the child, briefly specify the medication history, please mention about the details of undergoing any therapy or anything currently, evaluation, goal. Now this, under that comes the goal graph which shows how many long term, how many short term, and how many have been mastered by the learner. For this current learner, we can see, then going down on the screen you'll get a list of all the long term goals with their status, with the date when they were started. Under that you can see the short term goals, their status, and when they were started. Under that you can see the targets when they were their status and their date of initiation and date of ending, program area wise. So now in target, it shows in special education reading target has been allocated, and when you click on reading, which under which long term goal was it, it is visible over here, and which short term goal was it. So now you can see long term goal, short term goal, domain, and what target and target area. All the hierarchy of the target in a IP is visible over here with all the dates and all the date. Now set session wise, if you go down, now you can add future goals will come inside this report as well. In the targets in the academic where the child would have performed less than 50%, those goals will appear in the future goals. Scroll down. Yeah. So that's how the report would look like. And this can you can download from upper right corner by clicking on that arrow.